Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Voy a estar modificando aquí esto. A ver si les gusta o no. Ahorita tengo quitado lo que viene siendo eh, se ve bien. Ahí la configuración. Lo pongo así porque muchas veces me bloquea. Me bloquea aquí YouTube. Me dice que no, que los derechos de autor, que esto, que el otro. Entonces, no, digo, igual normalmente aquí en las conferencias de prensa no se dice, o sea, no hay audio. Solo aparece, pues así el texto y ya tienes que elegir. Entonces, es lo que pasa. Eh, Aquí hablan de que he estado siendo un reportero bien, un jugador bien, perdón. Y ahí yo contesté que turnovers, creí que eso era, o sea, que los he evitado. Ha evitado las entregas ha evitado las entregas de balón. Bueno, dice que son ciertas. Hay muchas veces que te dice, ah, no, pues no es cierto. Las estadísticas dicen otra cosa. Y ahí tú puedes decir, ah, pues normalmente, o sea, eso de que, ah, pues gracias a quien pasa eso, pues ya es para que tú digas, ah, pues gracias a la línea ofensiva, gracias a los corredores, gracias a los receptores. Y normalmente ahí hay un improvement hacia ellos. Entonces, no grabé el de Tampa Bay, o no sé si lo borré. Creo que el de Cardinals, ¿sí lo vieron? Tenemos recortes 2-1 y ahí se me fue el de Cardinals. Pero pues este se los voy a grabar así completo. A ver qué les parece. Yo juego demasiado modo carrera. Y si se dan cuenta, ya aquí hay jugadores nada que ver. Por ejemplo, hay Glade Kubnik. Si no mal recuerdo, es un jugador que ahorita está en college, está en Clemson. Y esos jugadores, pues nada que ver. Stephon Gilles es mi quarterback ahorita. Beckman fue mi jugador ahí y lo dejé libre. La historia de Stephon, creo que sí se llama Gilles, es muy buena. Se las contaré si me da tiempo. Que me va a dar tiempo, evidentemente. Eh, pero bueno, creo que es el 2030 y algo. O sea, ya los jugadores básicamente nada que ver. Van a haber jugadores que no están actualmente, ni siquiera juegan college. No estoy seguro de si todos, pero es lo más probable. Y esta es una parte que suele pasar. Te te ponen aquí a los jugadores y los tienes que ir mejorando. Entonces tú decides, por ejemplo, pueden mejorar en cierto aspecto. Línea ofensiva, pues que sea ágil, que sea, por ejemplo, aquí. A esos jugadores, bueno, normalmente ya los jugadores que restan le pongo como auto mejora y ya se los pone al tipo de jugador que son. O sea, hay jugadores, por ejemplo, los corebacks que son scrambler, hay corebacks que son, creo que deepers o algo así. No recuerdo muy bien, pero así. O sea, hay corredores que son más power backs, hay otros que son elusivos y demás. O sea, eso depende de qué tan buena tienen una estadística. Ahí pues, me fui algo de las mejoras de coach. Tienen sus puntos de coach y puedes ahí hacer maravillas, como ahí pueden ver. Este, mejoras como tu draft o sea, ahí que te sale más baratos y intercambias con algún otro equipo. O en el reclutamiento ofensivo, o puedes mejorar tu coordinador ofensivo, tu coordinador defensivo. Algo que nunca he entendido es que hay temporadas en las que tengo mis coordinadores y de repente ya no tengo. Entonces, no sé si se acaba el contrato, no sé si los tengo que renovar. Ahí si alguien sabe, pues avíseme. O si se los llevan y pues, se los llevan, se hacen head coaches y ya. Que eso sí lo podría ver. Porque, porque básicamente, ¿qué? Básicamente te aparece todo como así como los movimientos de los jugadores te aparecen los movimientos de los coaches. Entonces sí se podría ver. Sí se podría ver totalmente. Estoy grabando con la cámara de mi laptop. Y el videojuego pues se grabó aquí en la lap. Según yo tiene buena calidad. Entonces nada más es de esperar que pues que así continúe. Tal vez después cambie a otra cámara, un poquito mejor, no sé, a alguna otra. Esto es muy tedioso, normalmente pues en un gameplay como que va a aburrir, pero, eh, pero es parte de, o sea, ahorita los quiero hacer como largos, sé que para crear contenido, no sé, la verdad, no sé nada de eso. Aquí viene una parte importante de tu plan de juego, que es lo que va a entrenar tu equipo. Tienes que elegir tu plan ofensivo y tu plan defensivo. Muy sencillo. Yo me fijo en estadísticas y lo que tenga mejor, ahí ataco. Y lo que tenga peor, ahí ataco. Hay veces que digo, bueno, es un equipo, pues a lo mejor, sí, su middle linebacker es muy bueno. Pero los tackles defensivos son terribles. Pues va a correr, evidentemente. Eh, y así. O sea, también obviamente no es como que nada más puedes sacar esas jugadas. Puedes sacar las jugadas que quieras, de pase, carrera, además. No importa. Voy a activar el audio del juego ya cuando pase esto. Porque les digo, luego me quita. Ahí. Me quita. Me restringe el video. Por derechos de autor y demás. Entonces, a ver si ahí ya. Listo. Que se escuche. Ahora sí. El juego. Ahí va.
One of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers. All that and more. Coming up.
Puse a jugar el momento. Ahí creo que no me intento dejarlo ahí.
Now come out throwing. Into traffic, complete. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To throw here on first down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. So 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 1st and 10 now from the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try...
Era jugador de...
Aquí ya se me puso...
¿Qué pasó?
Se me puso en la pantalla.
That spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, San Francisco! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Trying to work quickly now. Another carry for him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They're working quickly here. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A 1/4 down. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Now quick to the left, it's caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. From the 25 on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Complete on the option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Now we'll see the medical team head out. The Seahawks have an injured player. He's in some obvious pain there. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try it with him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He'll throw it. He beams one deep right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Aquí está fácil, la lectura es el B o alguno de afuera.
Throwing it to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Porque yo soy mucho de usar eso, no soy tan elusivo. Más que eso es por recorte de versículos izquierda, derecha y
Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finding Hurst. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. From the 31. He'll get this to Jefferson. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Seahawks scoop it up. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just to block extra points on the play. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that.
Pues estoy en el 2030 y algo. Vamos a ver si la ponemos en
2nd and 10 now. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Me costaba mucho el draft. No sé si
Throwing from the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing it again here. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Setting up a throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Sí, es mucho de que tú empieces el scout antes.
Here's a throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's Jefferson. He's got it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. That one's complete over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Returnable from the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter.
Voy a quitar el audio del juego tantito, no sé si salga música. Y si sale me lo van a tumbar. Ya, y a ver, o sea, no creo que me la tumben. Esos son ajustes más o menos de lo que tú ves que tienes que hacer. A ver, me están corriendo mucho, o me están pasando mucho, o la estrategia fue equivocada desde el principio, y ya. Ellos reciben. Entonces, a ver, si ellos meten una anotación, si meten un gol de campo, no pasa nada. Recibo yo la bola y estoy a 2 puntos. O sea, es una posesión. Pero si ellos anotan...
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. They'll throw it. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense and just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 3rd and long for him here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. They'll throw on first. Finds a man right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Everybody rushing back to the line.
Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're throwing it. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way...
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Trying again following the sack. Connects on the crosser. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Brings up 2nd down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Looking for a throw here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up now.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
He'll throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete.
Esta repetición la tengo que ver.
Tanto así que lance
Ahí
media.
estaba.
Le pegan las manos y se le cae. Cuando
Se le cayó de las manos.
A surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Definitivamente.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. He's dropping back to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he pushes it forward, but will only reach the 23. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. No return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
To throw here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. They send the tight end in motion left. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to the well again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Pass play on first and goal. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the two-point conversion. Well, you told me this before, Brock. That decision, all about the math right there. 2-point lead doesn't do them much good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. So we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Going to the ground again on first. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Trying to work as fast as possible.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast. They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 3rd and 7.
He's back to throw. Called in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Estamos donde queríamos.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And he'll go down here at the 16. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
2nd and a yard at the Niners' 16-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Going ground game again here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Brought down behind.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
A gain of a yard.
Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a chip shot, this one, straight ahead. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and stick.
Porque empieza la música y luego me lo restringe. A ver si hay algo ahí que hacer. Si no, pues ya lo quito. Y en el futuro ahí ves si cumpliste tus objetivos, te dan puntos de coach. Y demás. Pero al sí te va a dejar listo como para empezar ya con el juego. Porque creo que nos podemos aburrir tú y yo. Tú que estás viendo esto y yo. Si empiezo con, ok, aquí se mejora el jugador. Ok, es que aquí esto. Ok, es que esto y el otro. Estoy casi seguro que aquí lo cerré. Gané, evidentemente. No sé si ahí salen alguna noticia o algo. No sé, la verdad. Y pues nada. Creo que es todo el video. Ok. No, sí. Sí sé algo. Chequeros standing. Le gané a San Francisco. San Francisco iba 4-0. Yo 3-1. Hasta arriba en la división. No en la conferencia, pero sí en la división. Hasta arriba de la conferencia de Chicago. Ahí veo mis... bueno, vean. Ahí estaba yo de líder de yardas. Y de nada más. Y de intercepciones. Ahí estaba Hopkins, que es mi cornerback estrella. Pues nada, los objetivos de la semana. Y nada. Nos vemos en el próximo video.